All right, guys, welcome back. And Lyosha has joined me again in the kitchen for a beautiful review of Lithuania, liquid Lithuania, if you will. In our original Spirits of the Soviet Union review, we talked about how some of the best beer in the world was Lithuanian. And so we figured we would give you guys a sort of tour, if you will, of the drinks of Lithuania. Most of it is beer, that's where they're most known for, but we do have some spirits as well, and even a kvass or two. Get ready to take a tour through the beautiful scenery of the Baltics, because we're going to pour you a glass of liquid Lithuania. So we're going to start with vodka. So this is a spirit that is not native to Lithuania and not incredibly important culturally there. However, Lithuania and Poland had a unified commonwealth for centuries, and the Polish invented vodka. So there is cultural relevance due to their extremely close connection to Poland.
That's why maybe we can also say that vodka is the same Lithuanian drink as it is Polish drink. And anyway, we think that they should produce good sorts of vodka, and we will find out soon if it is.
This is probably going to be the low point of the video because Lithuania is really known for beer instead of spirits, but a full tour of the drinks of Lithuania wouldn't be complete without at least mentioning this. So we have two, and as I mentioned, the sort of brotherhood between Poland and Lithuania, these vodkas actually sort of express that. This is a traditional Polish vodka that is manufactured in Lithuania as of recently. And this is a traditional Lithuanian vodka that is manufactured in Kvass, but is distributed throughout the EU by a Polish company. So there's a bit of integration and brotherhood here. So
Commonwealth still works. Yes.
the duchy stands. So we're going to start with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, the red one. So also to have a real chaser here, Slavic style, although Lithuania is not Slavic. We're going to have some of my homemade fermented tomatoes as a bit of a chaser.
And garlic.
And garlic.
For sure. As I always say, the chaser is the main thing in drinking vodka.
Cheers to the beginning of the Lithuanian tour through a glass. Whoa. It's surprisingly sweet. It's got like a sweet smell and a sweet taste to it.
Sweet and a really soft taste, but I'm not surprised because I was expecting that it would be good. So for sure, yes, it's a good, sweet, soft Lithuanian vodka. We can recommend it to buy.
My home fermented garlic and tomatoes.
Really, really nice shot.
And from Sobieski, we have Stumbras. So this is a pure Lithuanian vodka made in Kvass. It seems to have quite a long history. But again, vodka is not exceptionally culturally relevant in Lithuania, especially today. Because I think younger people tend to, well, drink less, but drink other spirits or beer.
I don't know if Lithuania is in this vodka belt. No, it's like almost official part of Europe where people mostly drink vodka.
Yeah, they're definitely more in sort of a beer sphere, I would say, because it's not really connected to the rest of the beer belt. But that first vodka was super good, even though it's originally Polish.
For our viewers. For you, our viewers.
Cheers to anyone in Lithuania, and as they say in Lithuania, buks vaikas.
Like not so sweet and not so soft, but still very good vodka, for sure.
It has a really cool mouthfeel. It's thicker than the first one, but it does have more of a burn. The first one was almost completely free of any of that harshness. This was still quite good, but way harsher than the Sobieski.
For those who only enter in vodka world.
So, if you're starting your vodka journey, then start in Poland, I guess.
I'll take one more. Properly done, classic recipe tomatoes. Really good.
All right, so as we transition from spirits into beer, there's sort of a middle ground, or a baby step, if you will, and that is kvass. So Lithuania also produces kvass, and there it's called gira. I have 3, but we're just going to try 1. Maybe we'll come back to this later if we get thirsty.
Just imagine you filling it with beer, so it would be much better.
Ooh. Wow, that's super bready. in true Baltic style, because the Baltics are home to some of the world's best dark bread. It smells like a fresh loaf of dark bread.
It feels very natural, like it's homemade, you know, like it's not from a factory, like not from a bottle, like it's from homemade.
It's bachkoriu? Lithuanians, how do you say that? So, smells good. How does it taste? Oh, damn.
Nice taste, but maybe, like for me personally, like a bit too sweet. But it still tastes good, like true kvass.
It's really good. It is too sweet. Kvass should be a little bit more sour. You want those sour notes in kvass, but this is super, like, mostly because the smell is just so fantastic. God, everything's good so far.
I'm not surprised it is good because, like, Lithuania has really authentic culture, cuisine, and drinks. So, like, as I told about vodka, it was good, but I'm not surprised.
Lithuania has a really proud culinary tradition. They've got some really interesting dishes and things like that. Awesome place. So, our first beer of the day, and we get into Lithuania's true core and national identity, which is beer. I was told that this is probably the most classic Lithuanian beer by my Lithuanian beer consults. Thanks, guys. And they said that this is probably the oldest and most popular brand. So it might mean that it's sort of mass market and not as unique, but it's something that's got a lot of character and history behind it.
Kalnapilis.
Kalnapilis. Lithuanian as a language, it actually sounds super fascinating. It's one of the oldest Indo-European languages that sort of remained intact. So it sounds almost like, I don't want to sound insulting, a caveman language. But it's really, really interesting. We're going through about a dozen beers, so we're just going to go for samplings. But
we are not just getting drunk on camera; we're just really tasting it. So, like, that's why we take a small part, like a bit sour smell, something like that.
Yeah. All right.
Like the smell of cheap beer, I would say.
Cheap. Yeah, it smells exactly like cheap beer from like the 90s.
This beer tastes much better than it smells. It's just smells not very good, but tastes like normal, regular, good beer. It's not awful. It's okay. That's what I say.
Yeah, I would say that this beer could be labeled beer.
Yes.
You know, like this is just your standard beer. So if you asked for the Matrix to program you the flavor of beer, it would taste like this, which is good because it smelled kind of bad. So. It's okay. Moving rapidly forward, we have the brother beer of the Kalnapilis. Canapolis? All right, Canapolis! So we have the Kalnapilis beer, the Grand Select. I'm not sure what Grand Select means for beer.
Probably nothing.
It looks a little bit darker as well.
Smells maybe a bit better.
It does smell better. It smells better. It smells less spoiled, I guess. The first beer smelled a bit off.
Much more bitter taste. Yes. Much more like something specific, really. Like not beer.
Maybe more like a grass type note. It's definitely bolder than the first one. The first one's very benign. It tastes more like the first beer trying super, super hard. All right, so for the classic standard mass market beer, not bad.
Both of them not bad.
Shit.
What I personally like in those Lithuanian beers is they usually sell it in pints, not in half a liter like we do it in Ukraine, for example. So a great advantage that when you buy Lithuanian beer, you literally buy 12% more beer.
More value.
And if your wife is angry, you say to her, "Darling, I only drink 4 or 3 beers." Yes.
So this beer should be slightly more craft in nature. It's more, I wouldn't say locally made, but it's smaller in scale. It has less history behind it. So that could make it better or worse. Who knows? It smells very similar to the first one. Kind of not good.
But let's try the taste. The main thing in beer is taste.
One of the main reasons I wanted to have Lyosha here with me for this review is I am a bit of a beer snob. and he is the exact opposite.
Absolutely opposite. I think like when beer is soft and not awful, it's okay. I'm not like I don't like those sorts of very crafted, some specific Indian pale ale or something like that. I like beer.
Rinkushkai. Again, Lithuania, I'm so sorry, but your language is indecipherable. So,
As for me, anti-snob, it's okay. It's like also tastes like beer.
I get more notes of sort of like a wheat taste to it. It's like pshenichnia, like more than
maybe,
the
yes.
other ones. So it has a little bit more character. It's still a very gentle beer, pretty light. Not bad, but
But that's the taste of beer I personally really like. Like it's nothing special, but all you want to feel from a beer tastes good. It's not too bitter, not too sour, not too sweet, not too like almost perfect beer taste. I really like this beer.
not bad. I was expecting a little bit more crafty vibe from that, but
And I was hoping for like regular beer, and I've got it.
for a porter, this is pretty light. I would say it's more like a darker ale. Quite light.
Ah, okay.
Ugh.
I don't like the smell, but I don't know why.
It says black ale here, but the name of the beer is porter. So this definitely looks like a black ale, not a porter. So
Let's try. Oh fuck! That's the type of beer I hate. It's too sweet. You explain, because I will tell only something bad about this beer.
but I agree. It's way too sweet. It tastes almost chemical. It feels like it's made for someone who doesn't like beer. It's got that sickly sweet smell to it, so like very caramel and just like, bleh. Not a fan.
Sorry for the producer. Maybe for those who produce this beer. Maybe you like planned something special, but you have done shit.
So now we're to what is probably the most popular modern brand of beer in Lithuania, and that is Švyturys. This is probably the most popular beer currently in Lithuania. I love that sound.
Yeah.
The best beers in Lithuania are the ones that are locally made and sort of at smaller scale. But this is a Pilsner. So a Lithuanian Pilsner.
You don't like?
This is the one that he loves. This has got
yes.
that.
I just wanted to say it like at least it smells like normal beer.
It's got a bit of a funky smell to it, so it smells like it may have gone off. It's like that, but some people love that really like earthy, cheesy almost smell.
No, but it's what we call beer. That's like opposite from the previous one, like which smelled and tasted not like a beer. This is beer, and if I want beer, I will take this one.
Tastes like beer.
Nothing special.
As a massive fan of Pilsners, especially Czech Pilsners, this is kind of insulting. It's really terrible from like a Pilsner perspective. If you look at it from like an objective beer perspective, it's not bad.
Yeah, I would agree that it's not very interesting, but it's normal beer when you take beer and drink it with your friends, and it also tastes like it should be.
If we were already hours into our evening with a group of friends and I drank this, I would not have a second thought about it. But just because we're sitting here, we're smelling it, we're really sort of taking it apart in terms of taste. Now I sort of understand that it's like, ugh. But I wouldn't mind drinking this. It's not bad. It's just not
Interesting, that's all.
very boring. Okay, so extra from Švyturys. And I'm saying that without an accent. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. So this is probably the most popular beer. So this is probably like the Bud Light of Lithuania. Not to compare any European beer to American Bud Light, because that's kind of a crime. But that's sort of like the degree of popularity, just to sort of put it into context. The color's a little bit richer, it's more golden, but still super light. Oh, it smells better. Doesn't have that...
Even I agree, yes, smells better.
Doesn't smell like a wet basement. The first beer was just like... ugh.
No. For me, too intensive taste. Like, fill it with water, half beer, half water, like to make it softer.
It's got more of a hops flavor to it. It is bolder. The other one was like dull. I don't think that this is good, but at least it's got character. The other beer was like absolutely forgettable, but this one is a little bit more.
Yes, it tastes
personal.
much more interesting taste like than previous one. Interesting for what? For whom? Not for me, for sure.
We're moving away from sort of the more mass-produced stuff to stuff that's a little bit more craft. So hopefully this is where we take a turn for the better. But I'm saving two of the worst beers for last. So those of you that like to watch us hurt ourselves, stay tuned. But we're going to have some Lithuanian snacks. So we have some lactose-free cheese and then a childhood classic, Rambino. Also a cheese. So this is a smoked cheese that has a bit of a skin on it and a crunch to it. So apparently this is like a childhood classic in Lithuania. And this is just a hard cheese that's a little bit akin to Parmesan. So we'll do the 24 month because we're fancy. Why not be fancy?
Really like Parmesan.
Yeah, it smells like Parmesan.
And tastes similar.
It's got a little bit of a crunch from like the crystallization on it. I love this stuff. I always have it in my fridge.
Despite I don't like cheese in general, I like this this snack for sure.
Yep, so Lithuanians tell me, is this popular? Because it's everywhere in Ukraine. But I love it. So we have another true Lithuanian snack, and this is another cheese snack. I think that everyone in Lithuania knows this one. It should be like a childhood classic as well. And it's immediately smoked. Mm-hmm. It smells like kosichka.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it's got like it tastes like a sausage, like the texture. It's got a skin on it.
In 90s, it was often sold like, it was called kolbasny syr. Like something between kolbasa and syr. Like fusion of cheese and, what is kolbasa? How to call it?
Sausage.
And a sausage, yes. Sounds sounds weird, but it is. Like something between cheese and sausage.
You can even see that it's got like a casing and a skin on it. But it's literally like sort of formed with a skin on it and then smoked. And it's really good. So, a really cool beer snack from Lithuania for the middle point of our beer video. So as we transition from mass market to hopefully slightly better in terms of craft, we have Vilnius light, unfiltered, but pasteurized beer. So this is kind of like Blanche, almost.
Yes, like Hogarden probably.
Yeah, maybe like a Hogarden. Probably not as sweet. Hopefully not as sweet.
I think we like, in our minds, we can take Hogarden like a golden standard of how it should be, and let's just compare it with Hogarden.
Hopefully it's better. But, and this, I'm really excited to try. I've not had either of these. This is a dark wheat beer, so I am excited to try that one.
Yes, I'm also excited. They also say that you can just twist it, like if you're strong enough. If you're a man, just twist it.
Oh my god! It's like I'm back in America. So a twist top is totally, completely alien in Europe. But it's the norm in America.
Unknown technologies.
Unknown technology. The meme. Unknown technology. So for those who don't know, there's a meme about why Russians steal toilets and washing machines and stuff like that. Because they find it and it's незнакомые технологии, блядь. And then they just get angry like the monkeys in 2001: A Space Odyssey.
It smells like, I really like the smell.
It smells super cool. I was a little bit fearful that it would have like a sweet smell to it, but it's got like a roasted smell. It smells like something was roasted. I like it. It doesn't have a lot of depth to it, but it's really nice. Like to get a beer. Okay, so typically the lighter you make the beer, the more difficult it is because there's nowhere for the failures to hide. That's why bad brewers just dump a bunch of hops into beer, or like caramel or colors or flavors, because it masks inconsistencies in brewing and failures. But this is actually, it's quite difficult to make a beer that's this gentle. So I think that this is a really cool beer on a super hot day. This beer is screaming to be had in summertime.
I probably agree with you. Yes, in the start I told that like just compare it to Hogarden, it's totally different. Nothing to compare it to Hogarden, despite it like being also like wheat unfiltered beer, but it's like totally different. Like nice, interesting beer.
Ooh.
It smells like some berries.
It smells really weird. I'm either going to love this or hate it. I don't think this is going to be a beer that I'm like, about. It's got like a dark, it smells dark. It's got a really complex smell to it. Like the first 4 beers we had were like beer. It just smelled like beer. But this, there's a lot happening in here, but I'm not sure if I like what's happening.
I think again it would be like it smells like not beer. Because like yeah, there are different sorts. Like something is sweeter or bitter or sour. But like this again smells like not beer. If my eyes would be closed and I would smell this, I would say that like it's something maybe even like some sort of cheap wine.
I think that the taste is wild. I think that this tastes like a barley wine. It's really, really, really complex. It's too sweet. I don't like how sweet it is, but I feel like fruit notes and things like that, like plums and things. This is a very complicated beer. Yeah, I would say that if you think you might like sort of a barley wine, darker beer that has some sweet fruit notes to it, but isn't aggressively sweet, try this. I don't think that this is my style, but it's got some complexity to it, so it's interesting at least.
Still beers or something?
No, it's all beers till the end.
Oh.
So now we've come to the part that I'm most excited about, the Holy Trinity. So these are beers that I've had several times before, and I've really, really, really enjoyed them. I haven't had them in a long time, but they've always been a delight. There was a bar in Kiev called
Klaipėda, yes.
which had Lithuanian food and beer, and this was one of the offerings that they had. They had some other stuff on draft too, but basically there is, so this is a wheat beer, a cannabis beer, and then a rye beer. So wheat, cannabis, and rye. The cannabis beer is not psychoactive. It's made from more like hemp elements. So there's nothing. It's just from the plant source itself. It's not. It doesn't have any THC or any CBD or anything in it. It's pure beer, just with notes of the plant itself. So this should be a little bit more like that unfiltered sort of Blanche type beer. It shouldn't be as sweet as a Hoegaarden. But it should be very beautiful. And anyone that watched my Kvass video, you'll notice that these are the bottles that I put my Kvass in. So when I make my own beer or my own fermented beverages, I save these bottles because they're pressure rated and they've got spring tops. It smells more like a fart.
No, this is a fart.
And then he shit himself.
Yeah, never trust a fart, yeah. Never trust even yourself.
So this has got that really cool hazy color.
Yeah. And look in general, it's really beautiful. When I turn it to light, like it changes the color. So like yes, at least this beer looks beautiful.
Yeah, smells like a wheat beer. I like that it doesn't smell sweet. A lot of my problem with Blanche and stuff like that is that it's very sweet. Like it's overly citrus. It's very sweet. This smells like wheat, just wheat.
I even don't understand why most of those like wheat beers like are so like fruit sweet like beer for girls. Like I don't know why they do it.
Būk sveikas.
I don't like it. For me it tastes like somebody mixed wheat beer with classic lager. Like it's sweet beer but like too bitter.
Bitter. Oh.
Yes, much more bitter than it should be like for wheat beer.
I think it's just because it's not sweet. So a lot of the wheat beers have sweetness to it or those citrus elements that we talked about, so it kind of hides it. This, you taste more of the hops. So it is more bitter than a typical sort of unfiltered wheat, which this is. But I think this is so good. I like this.
What the viewers can get from our information. One guy says it's good, another say it's bad. Like so how to decide? Zero information.
In general, if you like craft beer with a little bit of nuance, and I say I like it, you might like it. If you like more standard manly man beers, listen to him. I like it. He doesn't. So instead of pouring it out, I'm going to pour it into mine. It's very thick. It's got a cool color. It doesn't have that sweet citrusy sort of element that a lot of wheat beers have. And it is unfiltered, so you still get that cool mouthfeel. I really like this. So now we're moving on to the cannabis flavored beer. I have to be honest, I don't remember what this one tasted like. So, half light, unfiltered, pasteurized cannabis. Oh, very gentle smell. It smells way more like malt. It smells like a heavily malted whiskey or malted beer.
Ah, maybe.
Cool color, really
Cool smell.
thick. Yeah, cool smell. I like it.
Even I like it. Let's try.
Cheers.
I don't like it, but I can't explain why.
It's not as complex as some of the other beers that we've had. It's a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. It's got heavy malt flavors. There's almost no bitterness to it. So you don't taste like hops, like chameleon. It's like mild, I would say, but it's not boring. It's cool. It's a little bit sweeter than I typically like beers, but this is super good.
Despite I don't like cheese in general, I like this one.
So we have rye. This is the last of this brewery, and it should be the one that's the boldest. But again, I think they're all sort of following a similar flavor profile of slightly sweet, but really understated, but beautifully well done beers.
Probably I would like it also because like I usually like rye beers. Maybe it would be the only beer we both like,
Very similar smell.
and not too strong.
The rye should have a very bold flavor, so hopefully this has a punchy flavor.
Yes, it has.
Yep.
Surprised, but I also like it.
I've had the wheat one more than the others, but I haven't had the rye in a long time. I like this.
I'm a primitive guy, like who only understands the simplest sorts of beer, but still I like it.
Some people complain about like sour, or it's too sweet, or it's too complex.
Yes, and there's nothing of that. Not too sweet, not too sour, not too bitter.
I'm really happy that we both like this because this is awesome. I haven't had this in a while. Usually the wheat one is available because, again, some of these are really difficult to find in wartime Ukraine, but this is really beautiful beer.
It looked like some sort of cheap Ukrainian beer.
Yes, sir. Everyone from Lithuania that I know said that, oh, this looks terrible. Don't drink that. So I was like, oh, we have to drink that. All of them said, oh, that looks like something that a bum would drink at the train station. No head.
It seems like it's already filled with water and a half.
Yeah, it's almost like not beer. It's great. After pouring some of the other beers where you get that like thick, bubbly foam that stays, even as we discuss it, and this like immediately dissipates.
But probably I would like it because usually I like simple beers.
Oh, God.
Some synthetic smell.
Like smells like dirty underwear. Oh, what the?
I would call it cocktail beer. You should drink it with vodka.
God!
It will be good. If you just drink vodka and use it like a chaser instead of some cola or some like juice, it would be good. In other any view, any case, it's like for sure it's awful, even for me.
For him to say that it's bold, this is terrible. Holy shit! There's glucose syrup above hops. Ugh, it means it's like artificially sweetened. It's just weird. It's so weird.
I'm happy that Lithuanians haven't lost that technology of brewing awful beer. Not only in Ukraine we have some awful source of beer. They also do it.
Okay, so the first 4 beers that we had were a little on the cheap side. They were a little boring or strange or uninteresting. This is the first shitty beer that we've had.
Absolutely.
This is shit. But this is going right in the sink. This is terrible. Anyone who's buying this beer is not a beer aficionado.
Absolutely.
This is, it's unforgivable. It's terrible. We've made it to the end, guys and gals. And we've sort of created this mixture here to sort of show the juxtaposition between a single brewery. So this is a brewery called Wolfes Engelmann, and they're pretty popular in Ukraine. You can get their beers almost everywhere. They're made in Lithuania. They make a broad range, and they're quite good. And there's Horn, which is one of their subsidiaries. And any beer that's called Diesel's probably shit. And this is probably the highest class that you can get. It's a corked classic Baltic porter. And then this is it just says like Sviteris Aulus, so like a light beer. Horn! So after our previous beer, the measuring stick is quite low.
Our standards become low.
Yeah, this is already, you can see like the head is staying longer. It's super, super light, but at least it's got like more of a beer foam to it. So better news already. That same sort of weird 90s beer smell that,
Yes,
that you like.
I like. But sometimes it even smells like Pilsner, no?
No. Pilsner has more of a hop element. It's like hop mixed with malt. This is just malt. I don't smell any hop to
So
this.
probably I will like it.
Oh, you'll...
Because I have a bad taste, for sure.
He tastes bad.
Yes, I like it because it's like regular beer. Again.
Yeah.
Not bad, not terrible.
Okay, and so this sort of shows our vast difference. I hate this beer. Not maybe as much as the last one. It's just really aggressive. It tastes just like sharp, but not in a fun way. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Not as bad as the last one, because the last one's like unforgivable. This is still beer, but very bad beer.
Nothing. What to say? It's like beer. Like nothing even to say. I just like it because it is.
Oh my God, so it was a long road to get here, but we are at the last beer. And this is what I hope is the most interesting.
Oh.
So this is already lighter than I like a porter, just watching the pour, but the head is fantastic. My God, that's beautiful.
A lot of foam, a lot of head of beer.
It should like have a thick, milky head with a slightly sweet but malty body. It shouldn't be very sweet though, and it should be kind of strong. So, smells sweeter than I like it to be, but
still nice.
yeah, it's got complexity. I smell like toasted elements, grains, almost nuts even. Very cool.
If compared to Golden Standard, something like Guinness, it's like not worse, or maybe a bit worse.
For me, like the perfect winter beer is Guinness, and the perfect summer beer is Pilsner Urquell. But this is something that's got more nuance to it. That's why it's sort of served in this presentation. You would not want more than this bottle of it. Actually, really, I like it. I like it
too. Surprise.
Overall, I would say that the beer is not as great as the presentation leads you to think. Because with a corked beer and this beautiful bottle and the elegant presentation, you think that you're going to get something really special. It's quite nice, but it's not life-changing.
Yes, about presentation, when he released this bottle, I was so happy. I thought that this is champagne and he is calling for girls. But unfortunately, no girls, and we're still drinking beer.
Girl. All right, guys, so after much debate, and we still have our shirts on, so the cannabis beer was not cannabis. Anyone that watches our videos knows that we do a best, worst, and most surprising. And I think that it's not surprising that the worst beer was this. However, Lyosha has
I decided that we should give this beer the last chance.
So for those of you who are looking to see if we can redeem this terrible, terrible beer with a Lithuanian-style Boilermaker, check out the Patreon. We're going to move on to the final phase, and that is the best and most surprising. My best, this, the rye beer.
And my best, yes, I'm a Slavic guy. For me, best was this, vodka. But really well done vodka, sweet, soft, easy to drink. I really enjoyed it.
My best was this beautiful beer that had nuance without overdue complexity. Really, really nice. My best is his most surprising, and his best is my most surprising.
So it's like we just
yes, switch them.
Yeah.
So for the Sobieski vodka, I was really surprised at how gentle, and it had notes of sweetness to it. There was no harshness. It didn't burn at all. I know that this might be a little bit cheating because it has Polish roots, but because of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and Duchy, I'm allowing it. This was one of the best vodkas I think that I've ever tried. It was really good.
And for me, this beer was like also a surprise because like As we told earlier, I usually like the most regular typical beer. This is not typical regular beer, but I enjoy it. It's like a really interesting taste, but simple enough to stay really taste beer.
All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you really enjoyed this sort of liquid tour through Lithuania in a glass. Again, this is just sort of a small glimpse at what Lithuania has to offer because wartime Ukraine has sort of a limited selection. But if you find yourself in Lithuania or find yourself with the opportunity to try something from this beautiful, beautiful country, food as well, do it. There's nothing that's going to really disappoint you, maybe except for this. But everything from Lithuania, the people, the language, the weather, except in winter, it's all beautiful. So Lithuania, we love you. We love your drinks. And as always,
see you.
Till next time.
Try your best, try hard, and you can't do it. And it's a fuck. Why you do it so hard? Like your
pop open beer.
Your hand is already, arm is already damaged. Like
bleeding.
Bleeding. Yeah, I feel blood, but he still can't open it. And am I so gentle and weak? Like why I can't do it?